new pitcher for the Raiders. Been a while since we've seen that young man on the mound.
Well, he's making his 13th appearance tonight or this afternoon, all in relief. He's thrown 15 in third innings, given up 13 runs, 11 earned on 19 hits, 9 walks, 12 strikeouts, a 6.46 ERA, a 2-2 record with 1 save. Well, we saw him a lot early in the season, and he was pretty effective. Kind of had some mid-season doldrums, and now he needs to. He's been working hard, though. His grandmother assured us that he was working hard every day.
Yes, she did.
And that he wants to win. He hates losing, she said. Well, we hate losing too, don't we, Dick?
Not our favorite thing to do. Western leads 8-0. We're in the 4th inning. This is about as different as last night's game as it can be, and I guess we know how the Western broadcast crew feels over in their booth.
Yep.
They're kind of happy today. They weren't too happy last night, but just like we're not too happy today.
Yeah, Colin Kerrigan, an inning and 2/3, gives up 3 hits. Right now, he's given up, 1 run?
Yeah.
1 walk, 3 strikeouts.
Runners at first and second. Dobbs' first pitch, a breaking ball in for a strike, 0-1. Reed Howard, the batter. Shortstop, 2 for 2 with a run scored. And the pitch to the plate, a little bit high. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Ground ball left side. That one is through. 1 run will score. Throw coming back in. They'll have them at second and third. That ball just kicked off Badylak's glove. It probably would have been better had he let it gone through, but of course you try to catch everything, John.
Yeah.
So that'll be a base hit. Runner on second scores to make it 9-0. Runners at second and third. I guess you give him a double on that.
Oh, I gave him a double. Let's make sure that's what the...
Wasn't any errors.
No.
Here's Acosta, takes the ball high, ball 1. That run is charged to Kerrigan.
They are giving that calling that a double.
Runners second and third. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-0. So it's now a 9-0 game. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Acosta. Without a hit today. Bats from the left side. The pitch. Sliced foul out of play, 2-2. 2 outs here in the 4th. Western scored 6 in the first inning, 1 in the second, and they picked up 2 runs here in the 4th.
Boy, the sun is out now.
Ground ball to short. Badylak boots it and throws back to third. Runner safe there. That will be an error. And another run is in. Stewart scores. It's got to be an E6.
Yeah, so that's going to be close the book on Kerrigan. He gives up 3 runs, 2 earned. That last run has got to be unearned.
So a runner at first and third now. It's a 10-0 game, and the batter is Coley. Fly ball down the right field line. It's going to be fair or foul. It's a
right on the line.
Foul ball. Rogers,
no, they called it fair,
Rogers
and he caught it
for out number 3. So that is all in the 4th. But 3 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits. There was an error, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Western Kentucky 10, Middle Tennessee nothing. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
Hey folks, it's Chip Walters from Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates, helping Middle Tennessee make smart moves in a fast-moving market. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, you deserve someone who knows this community and treats your goals like their own. From first-timers to long-time homeowners, I'm here to guide you with clarity, confidence, and a steady hand. When you're ready to make the next move, start with someone you trust. Visit ChooseChip.net and let's make your 2026 move the right move.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
And we move to the bottom of the 4th inning. The Raiders down by 10. We'll have the 3, 4, 5 hitters scheduled to come up. Clapp, Minnick, and Brewer against the right-hander Gavin Perry. Perry's had not much trouble in his 3 innings. Both of the hits off him are doubles.
And he managed to pitch around him.
Yep.
He's through 3. He's only faced 2 more than the minimum.
Cooper Clapp drew a walk in the 1st inning, but he was picked off base. Count goes to 1-1 on him now. And Perry's pitch outside, ball 2, 2-1. Perry came into this game with a 5-1 record. There's a strike call, 2-2.
Well, this is, I think, what you call a low stress situation for a pitcher.
Pitch is popped up behind the plate. Catcher off with a mask. Camden Ross will close the mid on it, and that's out number 1. Clapp fouls out to the catcher. With 1 out, the batter will be Tyler Minnick. Bright sunshine now.
The dark stuff is moving off
toward the
right.
east, isn't it?
Yeah, moving to the east.
So maybe we have escaped that rain.
For the time being, at least. I see a lot of stuff back out to the west, though.
And it gets it into left center, and a running catch out there by the center fielder, Coley. That'll be out number 2. And we'll bring Nathan Brewer to the plate. He doubled in the 2nd inning. That was the first hit for the Raiders off this right-hander Perry. Pitch is low for ball 1. Beginning to look like it's going to come down to the Sunday game, John, to be the deciding game in this series. There's a strike at the knees, 1-1.
Well, their pitching situation is such that right now they're saying it's a TBA for them. I would expect we'll see Cole Torbett.
Strike 2 is called, 1-2 to Brewer. Swinging a foul out of play. Count will hold at 1 ball and 2 strikes. I believe the temp is supposed to ease up a little tomorrow, and by Monday it'll be back in the 80s.
Which won't do us a bit of good, will it? Until Tuesday when we go to Nashville.
Pitch low and inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one bounced away from catcher Ross because it was into the turf. This is not when we say into the turf, this is not an all-turf field. It's all dirt with the exception of the home plate area. And about 80 feet down each foul line is turf. The rest is natural grass and dirt.
Infield's looking pretty good. We've got some places the outfield could sure use some rain.
Yeah, kind of spotty out there. Inside, ball 3 to Brewer, 3-2. Dean O'Neill waiting to hit next. And struck him out swinging. So that will be a 3-up, 3-down inning for Gavin Perry and the Hilltoppers. Nothing across in the 4th. Gets his 3rd strikeout. And we have completed 4 full innings with the score Western Kentucky 10, Middle Tennessee nothing. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's Locker Room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's Locker Room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
Locally grown, Blue Raider proud. This is Jonathan Harmon with the J. Harmon Home Team. As an MTSU alumnus and lifelong Rutherford County resident, I bring the heart of a teacher, the grit of a Blue Raider, and over 15 years of real estate experience to every client. Honest to a fault, connected to the community, and driven to serve. I don't just help you buy or sell, I help you understand every step. The J. Harmon Home Team, where real estate meets real talk.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
We go to the 5th inning, 10-0 in favor of Western Kentucky. And, John, they're back to the top of the batting order again. It seems this happens every other inning.
Well, this we're going to the 5th inning, and this will be for Austin Holler his 4th plate appearance.
The leadoff batter has struck out, grounded out, been hit by a pitch, and scored a run.
Got hit by the very first pitch of this ball game, kind of set the tone.
Ball hit in the air to right field. Rogers drifting back over in the right center, makes the catch. That is out number 1. When a ball game gets like this to this point, John, you're going to see a lot of first pitch swinging.
Yeah.
Here's Kyle Hayes He's been up 3 times and scored 3 runs. First pitch off speed and for a strike. 2 walks on a single, and he scored all 3 times. Right-handed batter. Dobbs with a pitch, swing and a miss. Oh, no, he hit it down the right field line. Long run for Rogers, but it's into the bullpen.
And Rogers sensed that he was getting close to that side wall, went into the slide, and that's how you keep from getting hurt.
I never saw that ball leave the bat. I saw the swing.
That's because the sun's getting in your eyes, or about to.
2 strikes, the pitch high for ball 1, 1-2. Dobbs pitches out of the stretch. This one popped foul into foul ground.
Looks like Dean
right
O'Neill has
side.
got it.
O'Neill makes the catch in foul ground. 4 out, number 2. 2 up, 2 down in the 5th. The batter is Arroyos. It's caught out on strikes facing Kerrigan in the 4th inning.
Facing Mason Dobbs now.
Mason is the 4th pitcher used by the Raiders today.
Got a chance to get a 3 up, 3 down inning.
Pitch is high for ball 1 to Arroyos. There's a strike called. Well, it just came to me, John. I think Nolan Ryan is from Alvin, Texas.
That's it. Alvin, Texas.
Yep. Not Katy.
No.
Pitch is high, ball 2, 2-1. I mentioned that because Arroyos is from Katy, Texas.
Is that spelled Katie or Katy?
Katy. Inside, ball 3.
You think it's named after the railroad?
Well, I didn't know there was a railroad named Katy.
There's not anymore, but there used to be.
Oh. I expect there's a good chance that that's true then. Oh, that ball almost took Dobbs' head off with it. Right back over the mound into center field. And the 3rd hit for Arroyos today. Sharp single to center. 2nd hit allowed by Dobbs. The batter is Camden Ross. Catcher had a base hit and scored a run in the 4th inning. 2 outs, runner at first. And the pitch swung on, foul to the backstop. 1 strike. Lady Raiders had a rough go of it today too, didn't they, John?
Boy, they sure did. They took it on the chin. Lost the 3rd game of that series. Was it 15-2?
15-2 is what I had.
They played 2 really close ball games. 2-1 split, a pair of 1-run ball games with FIU. Then today,
there's a smash into right field, a base hit.
Just barely got under Cooper Clapp's glove, and runner with 2 outs, runner moves all the way to 3rd.
So Ross with a single. First and third with 2 outs. Oh, I got birthday greetings today for Blue Raider infielder Grant Snyder, celebrating a birthday today. We hope he celebrated prematurely yesterday, because this is not a good day to be celebrating.
No.
If you're a Blue Raider.
See his folks down front row of the grandstand.
This is Robbins, takes the pitch high for ball 1. Western has runners at first and third with 2 down. That breaking ball misses outside, ball 2, 2-0.
This kind of ball game we might start seeing some of those players who don't normally see a lot of action.
Ball 3 is low. So Dobbs got the first 2 guys in the 5th inning, but back-to-back singles, and now a 3-0 count on the batter, Robbins, threatening to load the bases. And there's strike 1 called, 3-1.
Cole Cates has just gotten up to start throwing in the Raider bullpen.
And the 3-1 pitch with the runner going. Strike called. They've got the runner hung up. Run will score, and tagged out by O'Neill. So coming in to score is Arroyos while that rundown was going on. And that is out number 3, of course. The runner was breaking on the pitch, and the throw went down, and the runner was nowhere close to second base. No. They threw it back to first, and the rundown ensued, and the run scored while that was going on. So they get 1 run on 2 hits and 1 left. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. That means we're halfway home. It is 11-0, Western Kentucky leading. You're on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity that could have changed your life. Maybe you're just graduating high school, or are working and need to earn a degree to advance your career. Or you aspire to be a leader, and a graduate degree can make that happen. Whether you're just starting out or retooling for the future, Middle Tennessee State University can help you get there. MTSU, the University of Opportunities.
Will Fraley, attorney at law, has experience you can count on. Former Blue Raider baseball player and MTSU alum Will Fraley serves Murfreesboro and the surrounding communities. Put a strong and experienced legal fighter on your case. Give Will Fraley a call, and he can handle all of your legal matters, including criminal and domestic or family law. Visit willfraleylaw.com or call 615-410-7290.
The Blue Raiders are on News Radio WGNS.
Dean O'Neill leads off for the Raiders in the 5th. It's now 11-0. Western leading. There's a strike called on the first pitch from Gavin Perry.
He's just had his way.
O'Neill applied to center in his only previous at-bat. Swinging a foul. And it's 0-2.
Would you say he's scattered those 2 hits?
Well, I'd say so.
Even though they're both doubles. Pitched around him.
1 in the 2nd inning and 1 in the 3rd. Foul back to the backstop. The count holds at 2 strikes. O'Neill, Akers, and Badalack scheduled here in the 5th inning. Ground ball to short. Howard moving toward the bag. Up and throwing, and got him at first. 1 out in the 5th. You play 56 games in a season, John. You're going to have 1 or 2 like this.
Well, this is, I was just thinking, I'm awfully glad if we're going to have one like this, we're having it against their best pitcher instead of one who is not their best pitcher.
Yes. Here's Lane Akers. Takes a first pitch strike from Perry, 0-1. Akers grounded out to the shortstop in the 2nd inning. There's a swinging strike, and it's 0-2. Ball is hit past the third baseman, but just foul down the left field line. The count holds at 2 strikes. The Raiders came pretty close to getting their 3rd double. But that ball was just a bit foul.
That left fielder made an adjustment by about 2 steps toward the line after that.
There's a check swing and a pitch that Perry thought should have been
He thought he
strike
had it,
3.
didn't he?
Instead, it's ball 1, 1-2. One out here in the 5th inning, 11-0. Western Kentucky leading. Pitch is low for ball 2, 2-2. If you're still with us, we're glad to have you there.
Sure are.
The 2-2 pitch, bounce to the right side. Pitcher's going to, he forgot to pick the ball up.
Yeah.
Ball's laying in the middle of the infield, and
beats it out.
Akers is going to be at first base. That'll be an infield hit.
Pitcher, that ball stayed on the ground. He thought he was going to pick it up with his glove. And he we got a mound visit.
So we have 1 out, a runner at first. Badalack scheduled to be the hitter.
He was not happy about the coach there. Not happy about the way that play was executed.
Well, he's been given an error, I think. There's an error showing on the scoreboard.
It is now, yeah. That's a tough error.
But had he picked the ball up, it would have been an easy out at first. I guess that's.
Well, I understand that. I can see that.
So a runner at first, 1 out. Clay Badalack doubled in the 3rd inning to extend his hitting streak to 6 games. So Perry, after the mound visit, ready to pitch. Runner goes, ground ball headed for left field. It's a base hit.
Great job of going opposite field, finding the hole. They were playing him to pull.
Yeah, that was a hit and run because the shortstop had vacated. And he was moving toward the bag because the runner had started. So that's a perfectly executed hit and run. Second hit for Badalack. And now that's the 3rd hit off Perry. First and second, 1 out. Here's Von Dolan. Swing and a foul straight back to the backstop. 0-1. Ball driven into left center, a base hit.
That got just over the shortstop's outstretched glove, and we got the bases jammed with just one out.
Savon Dolan, a sharp single to left. And top of the batting order coming up in the person of Owen Nowak. An era and then back-to-back singles have loaded the bases with one out. Nowak trying to extend his hitting streak. He is 0 for 2. And chops this one foul past third.
He was trying to go opposite field.
1 strike.
They've got him played to pull. The shortstop is not quite up the middle. And they had very definitely given him the left field line.
There's a foul the other way. And the count will go to 2 strikes on Nowak. I guess the, for a hitter that spreads the ball around like he does, and he just struck out on a bad pitch. You don't see that often, do you, John?
No.
So that's out number 2. He went for a pitch down around his ankles.
To put that in kind of into some context, he's got 3 at-bats today. He's got 172 at-bats. That's just the 10th time he struck out.
Ground ball to second. They'll throw across and retire Brett Rogers for the 3rd out. So that is all in the 5th. A threat, but no more. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error, and 3 left. So we have completed 5 full innings. It's Western Kentucky 11 and Middle Tennessee nothing. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
The Blue Raiders are winners in the classroom, on the field, and the courts. Richard Lewis here. I want you to win in real estate also. Buying, selling, auction here in Tennessee, or along the Gulf Coast, a second home, or investing. Give me a call to help start that winning process. 615-319-9981. Oh, I'm never too busy for your referrals. Richard Lewis, Exit Realty, Bob Lamb & Associates.
Rutherford County's MTSU station, News Radio WGNS.
A little manicuring of the infield going on here. We're going to pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
The flagship station for Middle Tennessee sports, WGNS. Murfreesboro, Smyrna. The Blue Raiders play here.
John, you got any surprises over there? I see you're checking that scoreboard.
Well, that 10-2 score last night up in Springfield?
Yep.
Well, they've reversed it. Right now they're in the bottom of the 9th, and Jacksonville State ahead in that one, 10-2.
Kind of a little bit like our series, huh?
That's it.
So the batter should be Robbins, and it is. Takes the first pitch for strike one. He had a 3-1 count and took strike 2 with the runner breaking towards second. There's a line drive past Badalak into left field for a base hit. So Robbins gets his first hit of the day. hit number 4 off Mason Dobbs. The batter is Stewart. 2 for 3, single and a double, scored in the first inning after he hit that double. Pitch the plates outside for a ball. Leadoff man on here in the 6th for the Hilltoppers. And a foul out of play. 1-1 to Stewart.
Other action in Conference USA, Sam Houston at Kennesaw leading 3-2 there in the bottom of the 7th. And La Tech at DBU, and they're tied up 4-4 in top of the 6th. Liberty and New Mexico State, if everything goes according to plan, should be underway in the resumption of their suspended game. They won't play the Saturday game until 7. And FIU at Delaware doesn't get started for another half hour.
2-1 the count to Stewart. Dobbs with the pitch, fly ball, center field, moving over into right center. Nowak will make the catch for out number 1. 1 down in the 6th. And the batter will be Reed Howard. He's having himself a day. 2 singles and a double. 3 for 3. Western shortstop. Runner goes. The throw to second is not in time.
I thought they were going to get him.
Clapp tried a swipe tag on the runner coming in. So that'll be a stolen base for Robbins. Pitch was a ball. No, the pitch was a strike to Howard. So it's 0-1 with the runner at second. And a swinging strike will make it 0-2. Dobbs, 0-2 is outside, 1-2.
They have resumed that suspended game from last night. It's not 3-3 anymore.
It's a swung on foul back behind home plate, headed for the grandstand. Gentleman caught it on the hop. Count holes in the ball and 2 strikes. Cannot beat fun at the old ballpark.
I love it. Oh, that bright sunshine is...
Where'd it go?
Well, it's that way. Oh.
Pitch was a tad low for ball 2, 2-2. Just a tad, though.
Yeah.
Dobbs with the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Badalak cuts it off. Turns, fires. Got him at first. Nice play. Runner Robbins advances to third. It's out number 2. Batter will be Acosta. He is the third baseman for the Hilltoppers. Bats left. Runner at third is Robbins with 2 outs. Swing and a foul straight back. Strike one.
He was on it, just got a little bit under it.
There's a ground ball to first, picked up by O'Neill. He'll tag the base, and that's out number 3. So after the leadoff single, fly ball and 2 ground outs, no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Western Kentucky 11, Middle Tennessee nothing. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's locker room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's locker room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
The Blue Raiders play here. News Radio WGNS.
Go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Western Kentucky leading 11-0. John, our Blue Raider family lost a good friend and a loyal Blue Raider when we learned of the passing of Race Bergman.
Yep.
Earlier this week. And Race was a former professor and was the faculty representative on the athletic committee for many, many years. He was a fellow Optimist Club member also.
He sure was.
So our condolences to his family, and we lost a good man.
We did indeed.
Cooper Clapp leads off for the Raiders. Count goes to 2 balls, no strikes.
He kind of made your last year as president a lot easier.
Yes, he did.
When he took over as program
chairman.
Yep.
Fly ball to center field, caught over in left center by Coley for out number 1. 1 down, Tyler Minnick will be the batter. Tyler slide to left, slide to center, 0 for 2. And the pitch, called a ball. Looked like a strike from up here. 1 ball, no strikes.
He hadn't thrown many balls, has he?
No. 1 walk. Check swing. They say he went 1-1.
Said he fouled it.
Oh, was that what it was?
Mm-hmm.
There's ball 2 low, 2-1. Nathan Brewer would be the next hitter.
All those fans that we had sitting off to our right, looks like it's decreased by about half, especially now with the sun gone out.
There's another foul, 2-2.
Or gone behind more clouds.
Yep. Two balls, 2 strikes. And another foul, bouncing over by the Western on deck circle. Count holds at 2-2. Western got 6 runs in the first inning, 1 in the second. 3 in the fourth, one more in the fifth. And they're 11-0 lead. Ground ball in the hole, backhanded by the shortstop, cannot make a throw. That'll be a base hit for Minnick. And that'll be the fifth hit for the Raiders. But they have been few and far between.
Well, our best shot at breaking into the scoring column was last inning. Had the bases loaded with just one out. Couldn't do anything with it.
Here's Brewer. Swings and fouls this one out of play. Strike one. Nathan doubled back in the second inning, struck out in the fourth. Perry with a pitch. That is ball one.
Bounced that one in front of the plate. That was a 58-foot slider.
Yeah, that one's inside. Ball two, 2-1.
Ross did a nice job of making sure that ball didn't get through.
Right-hander with the pitch. Ground ball to second. They'll go to second for the out there, and a return throw to first, double play. That will go 4-6-3 for the double play, and that will retire the side in the sixth inning. No runs, one hit, none left. Totals after six. Western Kentucky, 11 runs, 13 hits, one error. And for the Raiders, no runs, 5 hits, and they have committed 2 errors. So it's 11-0 as we go to the top of the seventh inning. You're listening to Blue Raider Baseball from Van Wagner.
Hey, Blue Raider fans, this is Brad Hopkins with Exit Realty Bob Lamb and Associates. Winning in real estate is a lot like football. Good coaching and recruiting a great team are the keys. I put together a team of lenders, inspectors, and home professionals to help you succeed. Let me coach you through this process and make sure you come out a winner. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or invest, I am here to help you win. Visit BradHopkinsHomes.com or call 615-556-9239 to find out more.
At State Farm, when home and auto work as a team, you score and save money. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let's work together to win big by saving money on home and auto. With the service you get from State Farm, you might think our car insurance costs more. I'm State Farm agent Andy Wama. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me show you with discounts up to 40%. You may find it even costs less.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.
We go to the seventh inning. Western Kentucky leading 11-0. The Hilltoppers will have the number 9 hitter Coley to lead it off. Then we'll go back to the top of the order. There's a strike called. Mason Dobbs still on the hill. He's done a creditable job since coming in.
Sure has.
The only run that he's given up was on that rundown play.
Mm-hmm.
When a run scored from third while the Raiders were executing a rundown. There's a swinging strike, and the count will be 0-2.
Well, we just need to get his grandmother to spend more time at the ballpark.
Foul out of play.
Seems to be responding well.
Yep.
They've just turned the lights on here at Reese Smith Field. They're warming up.
The way things are going, they're not going to be on too long. There is strike three, the swinging strike, and that's out number one in the seventh. And that's strikeout number one for Dobbs.
And Jerry Myers on the way to the mound. I think we're going to see, he's called for the right-hander Cole Cates. I guess that's going to be Cole Cates. Number 33.
Cole Cates. So we have a pitching change, and while he's warming up, we'll take a break. We'll be back with more Blue Raider baseball. You're listening to the Blue Raiders from Van Wagner. Well, I guess we won't take a break, John. So
well, we'll keep talking. Let me tell you about Cole Cates then. Cole Cates making his seventh appearance, all in relief. He's thrown 3 1/3 innings, given up 3 runs, 2 of them earned on a couple of hits, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts. He's got a 5.40 ERA with no decisions, no saves. Opponents hitting 143 against his right-hander.
Out of West Tennessee, 6'1", 185, a junior from Bradford, Tennessee. That's over in Gibson County. And junior college, 2 years at Dyersburg State, also in the western part of the state.
Final numbers on Mason Dobbs. He goes 2 2/3. 1 run, it was earned on 4 hits. No walks and a strikeout.
So a good job coming in from the pen for Mason Dobbs. Let's see if Cates can keep it going.
Needed somebody to eat some innings, and Mason Dobbs did just that for us very creditably. That's the kind of thing that gets you another outing a little bit later.
No doubt
on.
about it, John. Before we drift away here, let's see what we can find out in baseball history. Don Newcomb made his first major league start May the 2nd, 1949, with a 3-0 shutout of Cincinnati. 1954. Oh, now you're going to love this one.
Okay.
But we'll wait just a second as the first pitch hit in the air to right center field by Hal Haller, and he is retired by Owen Nowak. That was the day Stan Musial hit 5 home runs in a doubleheader. And I was at that ball game. I don't know the situation, but that was the Cardinals and the Giants. 5 home runs in the doubleheader. Cardinals won the first game 10-6. Giants won the second game 9-7. Also at the ball game, although I didn't know it at the time, was an 8-year-old by the name of Nate Colbert, who was also the only other player in history to hit 5 home runs in a doubleheader.
Boy, Nate Colbert was a pretty good ball player.
Big, tall, left-handed hitter, I think.
I think you're right. I think he was a first baseman.
Kyle Hayes, the batter. Count to him goes to 0-2.
Spent some time with San Diego, if I'm not mistaken. And, of course, the other guy you were talking about, until Pete Rose came along, he was the National League career hit leader.
It pitched just inside, and Cole Cates had started to the dugout. But now he'll have to throw at least one more. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Popped up may be playable. Let's see, over by the western dugout. Over the dugout, foul ground, strike 2. 1-2.
Young person has got a baseball down there. He's happy.
We got a baseball last night, John.
Sure did. Mine's in the trophy case now.
Well, see, I just notarized mine today.
I did that to mine last night so that I wouldn't forget where it came from.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. Outside, ball 2.
That meant a lot to me last night, Dick. Being recognized for the time that we have put in by here in the booth for the Raiders over the last 20 years. Most of the time it's been fun.
Outside, ball 3, and we've had a few games like this.
I wasn't going to make an editorial comment on that, but you're not wrong.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Another foul ball. This one is also going to be drifting out of play.
There's.
So the count will hold at 3-2.
A big kid and a little kid, and the big kid got it and gives it to the little kid.
Yeah,
that's the way it's supposed to be.
So another 3-2 pitch coming to Hayes.
Walked him.
And again, Cates thought that ball caught the inside corner, and it was very close.
That, by the way, was pinch hitter Cale Frost.
Oh, that was Mr. Frost. Okay.
Yeah.
He's the guy that hit the home run last night.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiled our shutout. Runner at first, 2 outs. There's Arroyos. He's had a pretty good day, 3 for 4. Strike call, 0-1. Breaking ball, caught the the outside corner, 0-2.
I'd expect Frost to stay in the ball game, go to left field, and Arroyos to move from left field to first base. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and write that in my book because I think that'll be what happens.
Ball 1 is low, 1-2. Cage's pitch inside, backed him away, ball 2, 2-2. Breaking ball misses for ball 3, and it's full count. 3-2. Runner going, and a ground ball in the hole, a base hit to left field. That's a good piece of hitting by Arroyos. He is the league's leading hitter, you would expect.
Well, he's only 4 for 5 today.
Oh, that's all. First and second, 2 outs. The batter is Ross, catcher. Singles and single each of his last 2 at bats, so he's 2 for 3 and has been hit by a pitch. He's also scored a couple.
Well, the Raiders going to leave it up to Cates to get this last out. Nobody throwing in their bullpen.
Fouled out of play to the right, strike 1. Scheduled in the 7th for the Raiders, O'Neill, Akers, and Badalak. Pitch is high, ball 1-1-1. Of course, the Raiders have to score at least 2 to keep the game going, or it will be a run rule after 7. Fly ball should be handled. Nowak coming in, shallow center, makes the catch for out number 3. So that is all in the 7th. No runs, a hit, and 2 left. So we'll go to the bottom of the 7th inning, and the Raiders will need 2 runs to keep the game going. It's Western Kentucky 11, Middle Tennessee nothing. You're on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
We see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Hey folks, it's Chip Walters from Exit Realty Bob Lamb & Associates, helping Middle Tennessee make smart moves in a fast-moving market. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, you deserve someone who knows this community and treats your goals like their own. From first-timers to long-time homeowners, I'm here to guide you with clarity, confidence, and a steady hand. When you're ready to make the next move, start with someone you trust. Visit ChooseChip.net and let's make your 2026 move the right move.
You're listening to MTSU Sports on WGNS.
We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. The last chance for the Raiders, unless they score 2. Then the game would continue along. So any updates on the DNJ scoreboard, John?
We've got some updates. We've got a final from Springfield, Jackson State 10, Missouri State 2. They're in the top of the 7th out in Las Cruces. This is the completion of the suspended game. Liberty 10, New Mexico State 4. And then over in Dallas, La Tech, DBU, knotted at 4. In the top of the 7th. Let's see if I've got an update on that Kennesaw game.
Kennesaw at home against Sam Houston.
That's
today.
right. And let's see, they are coming up. Getting ready. Please wait. There we go. They're in the bottom of the 8th. Sam Houston leading that one 6-4.
So in the 7th inning for the Blue Raiders, O'Neill, Akers, and Badalak.
FIU at Delaware, they'll be getting underway in about 3 minutes. And Liberty and New Mexico State in the regularly scheduled game that should start at 7.
Dean O'Neill has flied to center and grounded to short. He is 0 for 2. Stands in against the right-hander Gavin Perry, who has gone the distance for Western Kentucky. First pitch, swung on and missed, strike 1. Same 2 teams tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
That'll be in a big one.
Pitch is low for a ball, 1 strike.
We're going to be playing for seeding and also a tiebreaker. Those tiebreakers are going to be pretty important, I think.
There's a ball slammed foul off the Western dugout.
Yeah, the way that the conference tournament is set up, there'll be 3 pools, so there'll be 2 pool winners, and then there'll be a 4th team that makes the final, and I suspect that'll be the highest remaining seed.
Ground ball to first. They'll toss to the pitcher covering, and O'Neill is retired, out number 1. So this is the first year I think they've tried that format.
Yeah.
Normally in the past it's just straight
play
double elimination.
And once you get out of pool play, it is single elimination in the semifinals and in the final game. So
there's Lane Akers with 1 out in the 7th, takes a strike, 0-1.
Looks to me if you're not in the top 3, the best place to be is number 6. Because that means you're going to start pool play playing the number 9, and you won't play the number 1 until 2 days later.
Which is outside, ball 2, 2-1. There's a strike, 2-2. Akers has grounded out, been safe on an arrow, and now he strikes out for out number 2. For Perry, strikeout number 4. Double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strikeout number 5 for Perry. Here's Badalak. The only Raider with more than 1 hit. He's had a double and a single. Looks at strike 1, an off-speed pitch. 0-1. Well, there's more rain over there to the north.
I see it. I see it.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's about, looks to me like it's about to become a non-factor.
Pitch is inside into the turf. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. And the pitch. Over but low for ball 2. 2-2. Pitch is swung on, fouled out of play. Count holds at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And struck him out swinging. Perry ends this game with a strikeout, his 6th. Raiders go up and down in the 7th. And the run rule in effect. Final score in this game, Western Kentucky 11 and Middle Tennessee nothing. We will take a break and we'll be back. Our postgame show comes your way next on the Blue Raider Network from Van Wagner.
Las Casas Drugs is a proud sponsor of Blue Raider Athletics, located at 4702 Las Casas Pike, just minutes from Murfreesboro. Las Casas Drugs strives to provide all of your pharmaceutical needs in that hometown atmosphere you deserve. Family-owned and operated, Las Casas Drugs offers free delivery, immunizations, drive-through window, gift shop, merchandise, and medication management programs. Come by and see how we can make a difference. And go Blue Raiders!
Bring your game day style courtside with a stop at Lightning's locker room on the concourse. From bold new drops to timeless campus classics, we've got everything you need to turn heads from class to tip-off. Whether you're rocking a hoodie in the student section or sporting a tee around town, your look says it loud. You're here for the wins, the energy, and the tradition. So step up your style and your spirit, because at Lightning's locker room, the season never slows down, and every fan plays a part in the hype. Let's make every day feel like game day.
WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports. Today's game is in the books, and it's time to recap today's action in the Blue Raider postgame show. Today's broadcast on the Blue Raider Network has been brought to you in part by Will Freely, attorney at law. State Farm Insurance and agent Andy Womack. Middle Tennessee Electric. Exit Realty, Bob Lamb and Associates, and agents Brad Hopkins, Richard Lewis, Jonathan Harmon, and Chip Walters. And by Las Casas Drugs. Let's head back to the ballpark for today's Blue Raider postgame show.
What a difference a day makes. Western Kentucky wins by a score of 11-0 in a game shortened due to the run rule. 11 runs for the Hilltoppers. They had only one last night as the Raiders won 7-1 in the first game of the series. So the series even up at one game apiece. Western got off to you can look at it one or two ways. Western got off to a great start. The Raiders got off to a miserable start.
I'll buy into both those premises.
Western, first pitch of the game, hit the Western leadoff batter. So with just one pitch being thrown, they have a runner at first base. Then a base hit to left field, a base hit to right field, another hit by pitch, and by then a run is in. A sacrifice fly, second run is in. A double, two more runs are in. An error by the Raiders, another run is in. And when the smoke cleared, they had sent 10 men to the plate. There were 5 hits. There was that error, and they left a runner. And it was 6-0 before the Raiders ever came to the plate. They added a run in the second inning to make it 7-0. Added 3 more in the fourth to make it 10-0. And a single run in the fifth made it 11-0. And the Raiders' only threat came in the fifth inning when they loaded the bases with 1 out, but were unable to score. And it was just a tale of 2 days. Last night was our day, and today was Western's day.
Well, and they had the same kind of thing going on up in Springfield, Missouri. You got Jacksonville State, you got Missouri State. Last night, Jacksonville State gets bombed 10-2. They turn around today and win 10-2. It happens to the best teams. So the 1 and the 3, and then the 6 and the 7. Well, we're back tied now.
All right, what is that stat sheet? That thing look any better?
It looks exactly the same. Pretty horrible for Western Kentucky. 11 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They leave 8. For the Raiders, no runs on 5 hits, 2 errors. We leave 5. Winning pitcher is going to be Gavin Perry. He goes 7 innings, gets the complete game. No runs on 5 hits. He walked 1, struck out 6. And he is the winner, 6-1. Chandler Alderman can't even get out of the first today. Not his best by any means. Gives up 6 runs, 4 earned on 5 hits, no walks, no strikeouts. He takes the loss. He's 2-3. We also saw Landon Birch. He went an inning and 2/3. Colin Kerrigan, 2 2/3 innings. Mason Dobbs ends up throwing 2 2/3 innings. Thought a very credible outing for him. And then Colcates comes on and finishes up in the top of the 7th with 2/3 of an inning. Not much you can say about this except that we did get it played in 2 hours and 20 minutes, and we beat the rain.
Western Kentucky winning is now 25-22 overall, 10-13 in Conference USA. The Raiders losing are 23-24 overall, 10-13.
All-time series, we're back tied, aren't we?
In conference play. The all-time series tied 77-77. So we'll break that tie tomorrow.
That's right.
One of these teams will have the edge in the all-time series. But more important, one of these teams will have the edge in the Conference USA standings. So rubber game tomorrow. Come on out, and it's going to be a lot of fun. The Raiders and the Hilltoppers will square off tomorrow in Game 3 of this series. It will start at 1 o'clock. We'll be on the air at 12:45. So that's going to wrap it up for us from Reese Smith Field. From our partner John Callow, our studio producer has been Micah Robinson. This is Dick Palmer. Thank you so much for joining us. Wishing you a pleasant good afternoon from the ballpark.
Thanks for listening to today's Middle Tennessee State University baseball game. Today's game has been produced by Van Wagner College through the facilities of WGNS Radio. The content of today's game is owned by Van Wagner College and the Blue Raider Network and may not be reproduced without expressed written permission of Middle Tennessee State University and Van Wagner College. Be sure to join us next time for more Middle Tennessee baseball here on the Blue Raider Network on WGNS, the flagship station for Blue Raider sports.